Wilson to Jerry Jeudy. Got the fullback in there. Handed the corner. Squeezes through. To the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. 30. Russ looking left the whole way. A lot of green in front of him. Wilson takes off. And he'll slide down. Causing them trouble. First and goal. Sure they keep it on the ground. Latavius Murray into the end zone. First and goal. Sure they keep it on the ground. Latavius Murray into the end zone. Touchdown. And the Broncos back up on top.
Yeah, so good we wanted to show you twice there.
Yeah.
Reason to celebrate, finally. A little change of scenery, other side of the world. And the Broncos get their game-winning drive and a play on defense to seal it. They get a win against the Jaguars, 21-17. Welcome to this special post-game edition of Denver 7 News. I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Nicole Brady. London calling. It came calling for the Broncos, and they delivered. We are keeping an eye on the post-game podium, of course, so we'll take you live to London for the press conferences as they come in. Just part of our team coverage this morning. Already
we know it's going to be a little different language, obviously, in the post-game press conference. We already heard a let's ride from Russell Wilson. That was nice to hear again. Denver 7's Danny New listening to your voicemails right now. We'll have your best comments coming up. A little mixed bag, I'm sure, today. Meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo also here looking at the forecast for your post-game brunch, perhaps, your afternoon tea, Lisa.
Yeah. And we have sports director Lionel Bienvenu working with us today. I guess it's good luck to have an early morning game, have us in here. And,
I guess you guys are going to have to come in every Sunday from now on. You're 1-0, right, on Sundays for the Broncos. Man, I'll tell you, those voicemails that Danny's listening to at the beginning of the game, probably not so good.
Right.
End of the game. All's well that ends well, I guess.
Exhale. Yeah, we'll
Man,
see what it means.
Did they need this victory, though, guys? Let's take a look at it, shall we? We always say this, and it's pretty much in life, not just sports, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And thank goodness for that, because the Broncos got off to another awful start in this game. The offense and Russell Wilson, they were in quicksand or River Thames mud. But they were able to finish strong. Offense and defense, both. And they finished off the Jags in London, breaking that losing streak, taking some heat off of Hackett and Wilson now as they head into the bye week with a victory. You saw it right here on Denver 7. Broncos with the new uniform combo. Lots of orange in the crowd at Wembley Stadium. An NFL London record of 86,215. But the Broncos, as we said, off to the same old start. Russell Wilson picked off by Tyson Campbell. Terrible decision, an even worse pass. Russ was not cooking. Jags up 7-0, and they were driving again, about to go up 14-0 when game-changing play made by Justin Simmons. He picked off Trevor Lawrence at the goal line. Nice, but the Broncos could do nothing on offense. Jags got a field goal. It was 10-0. Then the Broncos, wake up! Alarm clock went off. Russ to Jeudy for 25. Here we go. Then Russ flipped it to Jerry on the end around. Jerry got to the end zone. Technically a touchdown pass of 6 yards. 75-yard drive, 10-7 at the half. Third quarter, Broncos are backed up at their own 2. Then Russ started cooking. Rookie tight end Greg Dulcich, he was eating. 3 catches for 78 yards on this drive, down to the 1, and Melvin Gordon cashed it in. 9 plays, 98 yards, and 7 points. They're alive. The offense is alive. Broncos took a 14-10 lead. The ownership group, Greg Penner, Kerry Walton Penner, Rob Walton, what will they do this coming week, if anything, now that the Broncos got a win? We'll see. Fourth quarter, defense playing tough, hard, and fast. Third down, huge play. Draymond Jones got in and sacked Trevor Lawrence. That forced another punt. But the Broncos offense shut down again. 3 3-and-outs, and the defense got worn down. Travis Etienne scored with 3:54 to go. Jags up 17-14. But the Broncos woke up again. They had just taken a nap, I guess. Russ to K.J. Hamler for 49 yards. Giant play. Now they have the worst red zone offense in the league, but not today. They got it done. Latavius Murray scored his second touchdown in London this season. Broncos up 21-17. Jags still had a chance. You see the time on the clock, but the defense came up huge. K'Wan Williams with the pick, and that was it. He made that play with a cast on his arm. Oh, it's all good now. Broncos 21-17. Offense with a game-winning drive, defense with a game-winning turnover, and they snapped the 4-game losing streak. Broncos now 3-5 on the season. All right, let's get right to Wembley Stadium live right now in Broncos Insider Troy Rankin. Troy, as we said, terrible start, but all's well that ends well. The Broncos came through and they had to on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Lionel, that's what Broncos Country wanted to see. Fight, compete, be resilient, have an offensive identity, and this game really changed on three things. Justin Simmons' pick, which kept them in the game. They lose if the Jaguars score a touchdown there and go up 14-0, and then a 98-yard drive. It wasn't Elway's drive in Cleveland, it was Russell Wilson's drive in London, and it saved the season. And then, as you mentioned, they're down 3, need one more drive. He connects on a 47-yarder to KJ Hamler. This is the offense we've been missing. And most notably, it was the baby Broncos. It was Jerry Jeudy. It was KJ Hamler. It was Greg Dulcich. Cortland Sutton has not been able to make big plays. Those young guys were getting separation. And what I witnessed coming off the field just now, Russell Wilson with the ball in his air, yelling to Broncos Country. They were giving him a mini standing ovation. This is what we thought we were getting when the Broncos acquired him. The guy that can wave the wand and sprinkle pixie dust on the end of a game and find a way to win. He scrambled. He moved outside the pocket. He showed leadership. He looked like he was less robotic. So again, it's one win against a terrible Jacksonville team. But the Broncos had to find a way to finish, as you mentioned, and they did. And it started with the offense. Lionel, they had 2 red zone touchdowns in 17 trips entering this game. Today, 3 red zone trips, 3 red zone touchdowns. That is why the losing streak is over, and they're celebrating here in London with Broncos Country.
Well, Troy, I got to ask you this. Yeah, there were flashes today. They got it done, but so inconsistent. They look terrible, 3 and outs, and then they come up with big plays and a 98-yard drive, and then a game-winning touchdown later on. The consistency has to be better, but let me ask you this. What did this win do as we go into the bye week? We heard all kind of stuff. Nate Hackett could be fired if they lose this game. Coaching changes, trades on Tuesday. What do you think will happen with this victory going into the bye week?
Yeah, it essentially brought the temperature in the room down several degrees. Coach Nathaniel Hackett is not getting fired after a win. Had they lost this game and lost with, 10, 11 penalties, 10 in the first half, he was squarely on the Bunsen burner. But now the temperature goes down on him. I do think you will see at least 1 trade, if not 2. This does not change what they were thinking with Bradley Chubb. Unfortunately, if they can get a first-round pick from the Rams or another team, or a second and third, the expectation is Chubb will be moved to try to restock their draft capital, but it might be the only move along with maybe Albert Okwuegbunam. But it definitely takes some of the heat off of Nathaniel Hackett, buys him some time, and then they come out of the break. They've got some winnable games, so we'll see. But it definitely brings the temperature in the room down, Lionel.
All right, Troy. Thanks very much. Broncos Country was like, no, 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 yes! No, 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 yes! I mean, just the up and down roller coaster. But in the end, into the bye week with a victory. We'll be back in a few minutes with live locker room interviews and Russell Wilson live in the interview room as well. The Let's Ride is back, guys, as we heard earlier on the broadcast.
Yeah.
And wow, everybody can take a breath now. They're back in the win column, and they got 2 weeks here to try to keep it going.
Well, we'll talk to you here in just a second again, Lionel, but I think we're going to hear some of those ups and downs from our Broncos voicemail hotline. Broncos Country fans calling in and telling us what they were frustrated about early on, and hopefully some celebration voicemails later on. We've got your comments coming up.